going to basically now use this to plot a regression line. Now I'm out of time, but I'm just going to plot this. All right, I'm out of time. I'm going to plot this, and with this we have our regression line. And what this regression line is saying is it's fitting all the data sets into a singular line. Now there are still a lot of things we can cover with this. I wanted to go into prediction and evaluating that prediction, but because of time we won't be able to do that. I'm just going to quickly run these, right? And what this is saying is this graph here is comparing we have our predict. First of all, this particular line of code presented out the predicted values. Then this particular graph is checking out for the predicted and the actual. Then after that, we're now going to now use our regression metrics to evaluate if actually these what we've done so far, if it fits the constraints that we have, if it fits that if it fits the model, if it fits the use case of our model, right? So for MSE and for RMSE, which is mean squared error, right, and random mean squared error, for these two, it's actually the closer it is to 0 or the lower it is, the more accurate your model is, right? For this, the closer it is to 1, the more accurate your model is. And for MAE as well, the closer it is to 0, the more accurate your model is. So essentially, that is basically how to work around linear regression and prediction in Python using your stats models. And just a bit of a summary, I want to just reiterate on how AI research shapes future innovations. And what I mean by this is that I mentioned how 2 years ago we didn't have for instance, we didn't have Pican AI 2 years ago, and so many other things we can do right now. We didn't have them 2 years ago. However, today we have those functions. AI research would be critical in the future because we would go from adding to AI to trying to understand AI. And to try and understand AI is basically trying to understand the neural networks of AI and things like that. So we're trying to understand AI. So that's why AI research is quite important in shaping future innovations. Stats models, like I mentioned earlier, it's a bit complex from the outside perspective. Once you understand the fundamentals, you know that it simplifies statistical analysis within Python. When you want to make use of stats models, it's easier to practice. You need to practice more and more and more, and also collaborate with other researchers. You also need to be more proactive in knowing about the environment of Python, because Python is very flexible and there are new things coming out every day, especially when it comes to the analysis and the prediction of it. So that is just the overall summary that we have. Thank you very much for listening. You can contact me via my mail. You can send me a message on LinkedIn. My name is Oluwatunmise Jiboku. That is my number. And thank you very much for the session. And I also want to thank Ankali Intel for giving me the opportunity. So thank you all so much. If you have any questions, you can send me a message on either of the options provided. And that is my presentation for this program. So thank you.